We're back with TSPN. I'm kind of out of room here with all of these wonderful artists and the art helpers. So we have Cynthia and Wendy and Ann and Kim, and we'll go back to a couple of the things we talked about earlier. Wendy and Cynthia, you have the Upcountry Holiday Fair Saturday, December 5th.
We do.
And tell us a little bit more about the artists that are going to be up there. Now, do the artists that are involved Upcountry help out with the ARC at all?
Not yet. This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You're supposed to say we want to.
And
Well,
I was going to
it's
say,
an
I could,
opportunity.
yeah,
I
Ann
could
and I went
definitely-
up to their
open
studio and
a few months ago.
a few months ago, and I can definitely see a collaboration coming.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
And may I say also that I actually took one of Wendy's soul collage classes last year. Another ARC staff and I did. Beautiful, and of course we try to bring back ideas to the ARC.
Right.
So we support them completely. And
Absolutely.
So you're collaborating already without really knowing it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's going to become more formal. I do.
All right.
Great.
But the Upcountry Holiday Fair, it's your deal on December 5th. You have four shops open. Let's talk about the artists that are in those 4 shops again. And maybe you can point out their art as we go through some of this.
Cynthia, you take some and...
Okay, we have Nedra Ross, who is the harmonica lady is how she's known, and she does some wonderful jewelry and these fantastic bling paintings. I just love them. And then
And they'll be playing music also.
That's
live
right.
music. Yeah,
Her-
Julio and Nedra will be. Yes.
yes, they're fantastic. And then of course this is Wendy's. We'll let her talk about Wendy's.
Well, why not? That sure is different. It's very vibrant. I like the bright colors. How do you get the idea to do a head? It's almost like a Medusa, a little bit. Either that or Young Frankenstein. I'm not sure which.
Well, Wendy does a series of classes where she has you explore your inner goddess or your inner fairy. So
Yeah.
Inner mermaid.
Or mermaid,
right.
your inner whatever. Yeah.
All those
Yeah.
cards.
It all comes out. Yeah. So.
All right, Wendy, we've talked about you enough. All right, what other artists you're going to have up in the shops?
Cynthia, here's yours right here.
And just hold
I'll
that
hold
up
that
straight so a camera can get on it. And
I'm
whose is that?
That's mine. I'm a photographer, but I also do encaustic, which is working with wax. Most of that is in my gallery at Sutter Creek. But I will have my photography and some other little stone mandalas that I do at the fair,
Yeah.
which will be really fun.
Very fun.
You have a kind of a creative name, but Done Self.
Done self,
I
yes.
think it'd be better if it was Inner Self, but
When I got married, my girlfriend said I was all done. I found myself. I thought that was, yeah.
all right, you be the straight person. And other artists' work.
Shari's.
This is Shari Shriver.
The one on this side is real Christmassy, but that one is very unique. The one, I don't know what you call that.
And mixed media.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mixed media.
media.
Okay.
Yes.
You show what I
And-
know about art. So.
And Shari's quite
You're learning.
well known for her mixed media pieces.
All right. And then you have one more to show here. And who's
This is Marlene Olive, and she is known for her watercolor, but she also does things in ink and acrylic. She works in various mediums, but this is an example of one of her ink pieces.
how many pieces are the artists going to have in the shops?
Everybody will have an 8 by 8 foot area, so it'll be like a regular craft show,
Okay.
you know, where
And they're all for sale, right?
and everything's for sale. Yeah, so it'll be
Food.
yes.
Food and different things like this is an apron in the can that's very cute that
It
Deb
is.
did. She's got a lot of unique things in her shop.
A lot of the shabby chic.
Very pretty, but not very tasty. Huh?
Well, you have to fill it afterwards. Put the apron on, then you have to fill it
Right.
up. That's the whole
Whatever you
deal.
drop on your apron, you can eat later.
That's
And
right.
Carla Fry, who does this really unique enameled jewelry,
Yes.
and she does all of the enameling herself.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
We have classes at the studio by a lot of these artists that
Yes.
are here.
She
they
just
teach
taught
classes.
She just taught a class at the studio.
Yeah, Marlene and Cynthia and
The
myself
studio in
in Red Corral.
Red Corral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendy
Yeah.
Ward's
So you'll
creative
be-
studio.
Yes.
You'll have information on more classes up
Exactly.
there, too?
Yes.
And then we have classes every month, plus an open studio every Monday morning. So
Okay.
for artists to come in and just work on their own projects.
Well, that's great. You guys, as you said, Ann, you get some ideas to take back to the ARC.
Oh, always, always. And the artist community in Amador County is so generous. Generous with the ARC, but generous with each other as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just thrilled that you're here because I had such a great time taking her
Yeah.
class.
How long was the class when you took it?
It was all day, and it
Yeah.
was fun.
And it
it's
was one of those things when it ended, you're like, the time went by so fast.
Exactly, exactly.
That's a great type of class to take rather than a biochemistry class.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, it's been a while for that.
So the art show is coming up, and
We're
you said
also-
that in coordination with the raffle ticket sales,
Right. It's our annual art show and raffle, and we are also on the 5th. So, of course, my thought is we start at 9:30, so you stop by our shop, shop around, get some Mary Kuntz homemade cookies and candies, and load up, and then you head up to Red Corral
For our hot cider and
for the
cookies
hot
up there.
cider. So it's a whole day. It's
We'll
a whole
direct
day
people
affair
up there,
Yeah.
that you
yes.
can,
Yeah.
that you
Exactly.
can enjoy. And ours goes from 9:30 to 1:30, and
Okay.
it's at 75 Academy Drive. We have a lot of signs out, so we think it's a two-part day.
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Most
when
definitely.
people come upcountry and hit us,
Yeah,
then
then they
we
can
will send
head
them
on
down
down.
to you.
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
So if you live down country, you can hit
Yes.
the ARC and then head up to Red Corral,
Right.
Yeah.
and vice versa if you live up country.
Yes, and we all have wonderful food.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. And supporting local artists
Yeah,
and
It's very-
programs is just so, it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
important, and we really appreciate the community when they do that.
Yeah.
And we're really lucky in Amador County, actually, and all of these counties close by here. There's such a wealth of artists.
Oh,
There
Some
are.
incredible
We
talent
just
up
had
here.
some donations for our ceramics program, and Steve Walensky has been over to help us with ceramics, which is a big project to have. And then Amador High School fires are rare because we can't have a kiln. So,
Yeah.
you know, people find out about us, and then they come over and volunteer, and then all of a sudden we have potter's wheels and
Wonderful.
clay, and
Oh, it's
it's great. And then we go around and we see what other people are doing, and then have our folks put their own special spin on it.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
you
wonderful.
said that the birdhouses go very fast. They're about $25.
Yeah, I think we have some like little carry-alls, little wood like crates
And it
for
looks
15.
like
and
it looks like this is the front, but that could actually be the back door because you have right in the knot. You have a place where
that's the bird that needs to have
right
a
in the
quick
knot,
escape.
You have a place where they can get
Right.
through there, and then you have the front door, the back
Right.
door. I guess it depends how you live.
Well-
A lot of people park in their garage, and that's their door. for
Now,
their
isn't
house.
this Amador County? Front doors and back doors. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah. And a little hole in the wall in the ceiling.
got very popular items, so you don't
Yeah.
have many of those. But
Yeah.
the other artwork is great.
Yeah.
You have photography, jewelry, mixed media.
And we have quilting too. We have the Quilters Guild who have come by.
And we also have fine art. We have
Yeah.
charcoal sketches. Judy Day came in and did a class. We have other watercolor painting. Photography. So a lot of
Yeah.
hanging art as well.
All right. Well, I'm learning mixed media. When I think of that, I think of biscuits and gravies.
My favorite.
Right, to each their own. This is I love the one over there, and all vibrant colors. So let's go over the times again for the Red Corral Upcountry Arch Holiday Fair.
Yes, 10 to 4.
10 to 4
10 to
on
4.
December 5th at
Yep.
Red Corral.
And
Right.
how do you get to Red Corral again? If you're down in Ione, you've never been upcountry. How do you get there?
Highway 88, just past Pine Grove.
Okay.
It's actually the very first part of Pioneer, so
There's a little
lower
shop.
Pioneer.
Okay.
Big red building,
Yeah.
right
Very
across
easy
from what we call the whirligig place, so we're kitty corner from that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes?
All right. So that'll be a great show. And then the art creations.
December 5th as well. We're from 9:30 to 1:30. Our raffle, I believe, is at 1 o'clock. We are on
you have to
75.
be there?
No, you don't have to be there.
Okay.
75 Academy Drive, which is kind of across from the recyclers. And we have Mary Kuntz cookies. We have wonderful art, and we'll have many of our artists there to be there to greet. So you get to meet the artists.
And are we having music also?
Oh, our music. Of course, we have lovely background music. Katie and Connie, and sometimes a few of our folks join in.
And you have the 4 pianos, but nobody will be playing those.
I don't think anybody will be on the pianos, but who knows? The day is young. We're very flexible.
And no cooking classes yet, right?
We have cooking classes going on 3/4 of the year. So we do have cooking classes going on, but they won't be going on Saturday. They go on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay.
Sometimes Thursday. Kitchen classes, yeah.
All right.
It's great.
Well, there's 2 great art shows for people to do that day. There's a lot of things to do in Amador County, but
Absolutely.
these are 2. One, you support the ARC, and as we talked about, support the artists in Amador County.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're starving artists, but I think it's more a passion with most people, right?
Well, but there might be some starving artists.
Yeah.
But it's also that buy local.
I have a passion right
Buy
now
local.
to end the show, so we have to go. And thank you for being with us today.
Bye.
Bye.